I know this is kind of getting robotic, but remember, if you see the symbol, this is the pause symbol. You see it, you want to pause, take any notes you need, then go on to the rest of the presentation when you're done. Today's objective: the student will be able to graph points on a coordinate plane. This will be done through a presentation and classroom activity. As you guys know, right now you are watching the presentation. Tomorrow in class will be the classroom activity. So tomorrow we'll be doing some activities to make sure you're understanding what you're doing wrong or right. So we'll have some activities for you, and we'll see if you're retaining information from the presentation today. But before we go any farther, what you should already know. So I'm just going to go on a quick review of things that you should already know before we go on to the graphing of the points. So first we have quadrants 1, 2, 3, 4. So quadrant 1 is in the top right, 2 is next to it, below that is 3, and bottom right is 4. Remember, we have to have the y-axis, which is the vertical axis, and the x-axis, which is the horizontal axis. Remember, we can't forget those numbers. We got to remember where the negative numbers are, which would be on the left of the x-axis, and the negative numbers are on the bottom of the y-axis. So graphing our points. Graphing our points has a few things that go with it where students get confused, but I'll try to make it as painless as possible. So we have right there, that's going to be called the ordered pair. So that ordered pair is a number with a comma, then another number. For example, 5, 9. It's going to blink ordered pair again because I'm going to keep blinking ordered pair over and over and over and over and over. So you get that stuck in your head. That's an ordered pair. So another way to look at this ordered pair would be x and y. So x and y is another example of an ordered pair. So that first number is going to be our x number, and the second number is going to be our y number in the ordered pair. Another way to look at this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way to V, W, X, Y, and Z. So that's another way to remember which goes first, X or Y. So another thing to do is X is the first number and Y is the second number in our order pair. X will be our left and right number, which we're going to find out in a minute, and Y is going to be our up and down number. We're going to find out in a few minutes in our ordered pair. But this is some stuff that might not click right this second, but in a minute when we start graphing the points, it'll make some more sense. But we have our coordinates over here. We have, we're going to use x, y over there. We have x and y. We have all these different ordered pairs, which we're going to be using in a minute. So first we have this ordered pair right over here, which is going to be 3, 7. So for 3, 7, we have the x and then the y. So what we need to do is we need to go left and right 3. So if we go left and right 3, we're going to go over 1, 2, 3. We're going right because we're going positive. And then next what we need to do is we need to go up and down 7. So we need to go up 7 this time because we need to go positive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then we put a dot there. That's the first ordered pair we're done with. So the next ordered pair that we're going to be working with is negative 3 and 5. So negative 3 and 5, again, first we have the left and right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go left, which is negative 1, 2, 3. So that's our x. And now we have our up and down, which is our y, and it's a positive number. So this time we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's our up, our positive 5. Now this one is going to be left, which is going to be negative 2 for our x. Then we're going to go down 1 for our y because it says go negative 1. And last we have, it's going to be 8. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right because we'll go positive 8 and down 1 for the up and down. Another way to look at this is anytime you have two positive numbers, you'll be in quadrant 1. If you have a negative number in your x and a positive number in your y, you're going to be in quadrant 2. Two negative numbers will be quadrant 3. Then if you have a positive and a negative number, you're going to be in quadrant 4. So that, again, this is something that people might say might help them. Oh, well, I know it's two positives. It has to be in quadrant 1. Or I know it has two negative. It's got to be in quadrant 3. So here's your chance to pause. After this, we're going to do a little check for understanding to see if you understand what you're doing. So we're going to have 6 points that you guys are going to graph. So take any notes you need to. But here's the 6 points. Take a few minutes. Do all 6, please. As a little hint, there'll be one in each quadrant and one on each line. So again, one of those numbers will be in each quadrant, one will be on each line. Good luck with this. I color-coded them so it'll make it a little bit easier, you guys, to see which ones you're right and wrong on. So hopefully you got them right. If you're kind of messing up and you can't figure out where you go wrong, I'll help you in class tomorrow. But to recap, you guys should know that X is the first number in an ordered pair and Y is the second number in an ordered pair. So X tells you to go left and right and Y tells you to go up and down. And then, like I said, I know it might be a little bit confusing. We're going to be working on this for probably the next few days in class. We'll be graphing points, and then we're also doing some scatter plots for our Tie Tuesday project. So good luck on this, you guys. Hopefully you got it. If you didn't, don't worry. It's not necessarily the easiest concept, and tomorrow I will help you guys in class and answer any questions that you may have had. So in a second, our objective should pop up. And our objective would be the students will be able to graph points on a coordinate plane. This will be done through a presentation and classroom activity. Good job on this one, you guys, today. See you in class tomorrow.